Hey y'all, this is BG Codes and I'm bradgarropy. Welcome to tonight's stream. Made a lot of progress so far on trying just like generally getting the Remix Austin website up and running on Cloudflare. And now we're just talking about how we want to develop, when and how we release and, how we want to manage our databases in different environments. So the way it's going to work, and I kind of got to figure this out, is that locally we'll use Wrangler to run our D1 instance. Then when we are on a preview build, we'll use a development D1 instance. And then when we have a production build, we'll use a production D1 instance. That's what I think I'm going for. So I kind of need to tear down our current databases and then rebuild some new ones and also define those environments and the build commands associated with them. The whole thing's kind of a pain in the butt, and to be honest, I wish Cloudflare made it easier, and that would be really cool thing to improve. But let's get going. Here's the code. Here's where I'm at. I was actually just like writing a drizzle schema before getting into this, and I kind of want to just finish this out just to make sure it works. I was creating like a submit a talk form locally, but let's see. This is running. Let's see if we can't like try to apply this schema and see what happens. Is it db generate? Yeah, let's just rename the table. Okay. And then I guess we do bun run db migrate dev, and this will migrate locally. Cannot add a not null column with default value none. Null. Well, sure, I guess that, right? I mean, somebody's going to populate these. Can I do that? No. Add union type. Maybe for now we just leave the status blank and we'll go from there. But we'll still give it a default, I suppose. Where are the data types? Data types. Oh, there are enums. That's nice. Nice. Look at that type inference. That's really cool. Cool. Let's start there. And maybe we can do this again. So generate, well, we can delete those. And that. Okay, now let's generate. Yeah, we're renaming it. And then we'll try to apply it with what? DB migrate dev? Yes. It worked. Okay. And so if we go to our studio, we really need to like reload this whole thing. Do you think I need to just rerun the command, maybe? So how do I migrate? I manage the database schema myself using external migration tools or by running SQL migrations. No. I want to have a database schema in my TypeScript code. I don't want to deal with SQL migrations. I want Drizzle to push. Yes. This one sounds right. So this is applied to some local database, but how do I know which one it is? Hold on, I'm gonna check some environment variables real quick. My environment seems fine. And my drizzle config is reading from these environments. So this is drizzle migrate. Is that the command we're running? No, this is wrangler. Okay, so Cloudflare D1, what's the difference? Okay, but what about... drizzle, migrate, Cloudflare, wrangler. There's a preview database ID. Look at that. That's what we need. This is what I don't understand. What database are we connecting to? So I think that happened on remote. I'm so confused. Why do they create one? So this is connecting to our remote database. But our app is connecting to what? Our local database? So this one didn't work. Whose documentation do I trust? Drizzle, I suppose? There's just like no documentation. This fucking sucks. This means we have to manage this. Do you figure Studio is operating on this because Wrangler dev, that's going to happen locally. Okay, so Drizzle Studio has this to be called talk submissions. Now, if I change the schema to whatever, and then I do a bun run db generate, and now I do a bun run db. Let's just check this out. Wrangler D1 migrations. List. Okay. Okay, so what else can this command do? Local remote preview. I don't know why it's failing. Just get rid of everything. And now if we try to apply this, it should identify that we need all three. What if we get rid of everything? And now do it. There. I don't understand the difference between the databases, but we'll get there. Okay, so why is this different? Wrangler, D1 migrations apply help. Remote. But then what is this DB? I don't know how it knows what that is. All right. Um, but then what if I change this in drizzle? Now I want to change this to talk submissions. Can drizzle do it? Bun, run, db migrate prod. Okay, what about this one? No. You need to generate first. We'll rename it. And then we'll try to do this. db migrate prod. That successfully updated this. Now this is where I'm confused. Who owns migrations? Drizzle or Cloudflare? He's doing it with Wrangler. Yeah, I am just not sure what's going on. So let's completely wipe everything. There's our SQL viewer. There it is. Okay. Now if we want to change the name of the table to whatever again. There should be none, right? But if we did db generate, then run migrate dev. Okay. And then what if we did migrate prod? Yep, I don't understand. Because now it doesn't seem to be tracking migrations. If you look at drizzle migrations, we've got what? 3 of them. 3A5, ED0, and F55. I'm not seeing any of the... I'm not seeing any of the talk submissions. Any of these drizzle migrations. Why would there be a drizzle migrations in here? I thought these were D1 migrations. Okay, let's just get production going. So we run generate, and then we do bun, run, TV, migrate, prod. Yep. Okay, and now let's say we add a field called, sure, accepted at and rejected at. So now we generate, we migrate. Now we should have a table called migrations, no? This should detect nothing. Okay. Again, if we did the same thing on prod, sorry, dev. This is connected to dev. We'll get everything out of there. Okay, cool. Now, let's say we want to get rid of those fields. We do a generate. We migrate dev, which should apply 1. And now we'll migrate prod, which here is got 11 columns. That's updating both. Okay, we'll add a new one locally. Okay, it's there. And then in prod, 10. Okay, so can we accomplish the same? Okay, so we know this is good. Can we accomplish the same thing with this, you know, migrate prod situation? So let's get rid of all this. Because this drizzle config is going to have to be pretty dynamic. I don't know. This is breaking my brain. Yeah. I think I need some time off camera to figure this out. This is breaking my brain. I will catch y'all tomorrow.